Federal immigration agents are escalating efforts to crack down on businesses hiring undocumented workers. New data released this morning shows ICE visited 122 businesses over the past 5 days, mostly in Southern California. It's the largest sweep so far this year. Agents demand that companies turn over employment records within 3 business days. Mireya Villarreal shows us why some employers say these checkups are bad for business.
Homeland Security agents went from business to business.
I'm a special agent with Homeland Security.
In a 5-day sweep serving dozens of employers with notices of inspection.
This is not a raid, this is an administrative audit.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement conducted about 1,300 of these workplace audits in 2017. This year, they expect a 300% increase. Companies found employing undocumented workers could face civil fines or even criminal prosecution.
It's really important for America to protect American jobs for authorized workers and U.S. citizens.
They don't take any jobs.
Mike Poindexter is CEO of his family business, the Poindexter Nut Company near Fresno, California. He says most Americans don't want these labor-intensive jobs.
We hire people all the time. They show up, they work 2 days, and they leave.
His company is now being audited by ICE.
We've had somewhere between 5 and 10% of our workforce have voluntarily quit just over this.
Why are you hiring people who are not legally documented to work in the U.S.?
Because they show up with documentation. Here's my green card, here's my social security card, and it is illegal for me to question that.
When the Nut Company was audited 10 years ago, Poindexter says they were forced to let go of 70% of the workforce, costing the business about $2 million.
They said, oh, you think it's okay to hire illegals? I said, I've got a person with 3 American-born children, U.S. citizens, and I have to fire both their parents. Both of them.
Rafael is here illegally and asked us to conceal his identity. His employer is also being audited, and some co-workers have stopped showing up.
He says
they're scared of immigration arriving at their workplace and taking them. As the sole provider for his family of 6, he says his children are worried.
They are scared that you're going to get deported.
Claro.
He says, of course. With families and businesses on edge, the debate continues as to whether problems faced by many states like California will be addressed by immigration solutions from Washington.
The pull factor for people making the trip is the prospect of gaining employment. If we can eliminate that factor, then that is really an added element to border security.
Whether Trump gets his wall or not, it doesn't fix it. Put up a wall. You have a no trespassing sign and a help wanted sign on the same dang wall. California has jobs that need to be fulfilled, and we have people on the other side of the border that want them.
For CBS This Morning, Mireya Villarreal, near Fresno, California.
What a great perspective to add to this debate. Yeah.
I was thinking quite an imagery. Think of the imagery, no trespassing and help wanted at the same time. It just shows you, though, behind all these policies, there's people's lives that we're talking about here, and you can feel his pain and passion for this topic.
And a businessman who has work to be done and fields to be tended to, and a close relationship with them.
It's a way to work this out.